Coming out of college, Quinyon Mitchell's best fit is as an off-zone cover 3 cornerback, but his athletic traits and his ability to work at the catch point give him potential to be an elite cornerback in any scheme. Right now, he plays best with his back to the sideline, his eyes on the quarterback, and the wide receiver in front of him, i.e. dropping into zone coverage. While doing so, he does a great job reading the eyes of the quarterback while keeping the wide receiver in his peripheral to anticipate their route breaks. His biggest strength right now is his ability to contest the catch point, which you can tell just from looking at his raw stats, as he has a whopping 27 PBUs and 6 interceptions in the last 2 seasons alone, which is just insane. His ability to undercut routes and force PBUs is elite for a college cornerback. He has instant click and close ability to stop on a dime and fluidly fly towards the catch point as soon as he sees the wide receiver break or upon anticipating the wide receiver's break. While working towards the catch point, he does an excellent job locating the ball and timing his punch to break up the pass. It can honestly be hit or miss sometimes to find a prospect who even wants to consistently work at the catch point, but to have the aggressiveness to want to attack the wide receiver's hands on every target and also to be good at it is special. In 2023, he had 17 forced incompletions, which was third. He had a PFF coverage grade of 91.6, and quarterbacks only had a 51.1 passer rating against him. But outside of his ability to contest the catch point after flying down from his zone, his above average size and elite athleticism could make him a high-level corner in man coverage if he can learn the required technique and become comfortable anticipating routes in man coverage. His 4.33 40-yard dash was 96th percentile, and on film he shows excellent speed and acceleration to mirror wide receivers' routes and fluid hips to carry wide receivers upfield. His change of direction is instant, and his short area quickness is high level to adjust to the wide receiver's breaks and to square up ball carriers in space. He also showed the ability to play man coverage at the Senior Bowl, furthering the argument that he could become a more well-rounded cornerback. But speaking of squaring up ball carriers, he's a very solid tackler, with only 3 missed tackles in 2023 and very good play strength to not get ran over, which is shown by his 20 bench press reps, which was 91st percentile. He's also a 3-year player with over 1,200 snaps in coverage since 2021, so he's a lot of experience at the position. When it comes to weaknesses, the main one is that anything outside of zone coverage is merely a projection based on perceived upside, as he only played 9% of his snaps in press coverage. I also found that he had issues flipping his hips too early and overcommitting. He could get away with this in college because he was a better athlete than those around him, but in the NFL, this could lead to some ugly losses. To fix this, he needs to be more patient about letting the wide receiver declare their route stem before he overcommits his leverage in one direction. Additionally, although 90% of the time he was excellent contesting the catch point, he sometimes took really odd arcing angles to the catch point, causing him to fall behind, which allowed the wide receiver an easy reception without any disruption. He also doesn't really have great hands, which is shown by his 3 dropped interceptions this past season. He played against a lower level of competition in college, so the immediate jump in difficulty may give him a steep learning curve, and he lacks the length desired for an outside cornerback, as he has 31-inch arms, which is 33rd percentile. As for his grade, I have Quinyon Mitchell as my cornerback 1 and have his day 1 grade as average starter and upside grade as high-end starter within 2 years. This results in an 8.40 grade, a mid-first round value. If he's taken by a man coverage team, his grade would definitely be way lower, as his day 1 grade would be developmental starter rather than average starter. But I still believe that he has high-end potential regardless, and he's a clear first rounder in this class, especially with the NFL defensive trends. Thanks for watching my second channel, and don't forget to subscribe for more rapid prospect breakdowns. If you want more long-form analysis with in-depth film reviews, check out my main channel, where I have videos on most of the top prospects in this year's draft with far more film. Thanks guys, later.